You wake up every morning with a limited amount of energy in your tank, but by the time the day is halfway over, you already feel drained. Not because life is too heavy, but because you've been spending your strength on things that don't help you grow. You've been giving your focus to arguments that don't deserve a single word, stressing about opinions that have no power over your destiny. All that time and energy could have been used to move you closer to your goals, but instead it's been wasted on noise, on meaningless distractions that bring no real value to your life. You keep showing up to conversations that don't build you, giving your attention to people who only take from you, and trying to explain yourself to those who have already made up their minds about who you are. That's why you feel tired even when you've done nothing. You are feeding the wrong battles, watering the wrong seeds, and expecting peace to grow from chaos. Let me tell you something. You have to start protecting your energy like it's gold, because it is. Every bit of focus you waste on foolishness is a piece of your dream slipping away. Every time you argue with someone who doesn't matter, you delay your progress. Every time you chase after validation from people who couldn't care less, you slow your own growth. Life is short, and your energy is precious. Stop wasting it on what drains you. Stop explaining yourself to people who don't listen. Stop showing up where your spirit doesn't feel safe. The truth is, not everyone deserves access to you. Not everyone deserves your response, your time, or your peace. Some people only show up to take pieces of you until you're empty. And then they leave you wondering why you feel broken. You've got to learn to guard your space. Not everyone should sit at your table, and not every conversation deserves your attention. Silence is power, and peace is wealth. You don't owe anyone a reaction. Sometimes the best thing you can do is walk away quietly, not to prove a point, but to protect your peace. Because peace is expensive. It costs you your ego, your need to be right, your desire to control everything. But once you pay that price, the return is freedom. Real, lasting freedom. The kind that lets you breathe again. Don't let small people pull you into small fights. Don't let loud voices drown out your inner calm. You were not created to live in constant conflict. You were created to build, to grow, to love, and to shine. But you can't shine if you're always surrounded by darkness that you chose to stand in. It's time to reclaim your focus. Every minute you spend worrying about what someone said about you is a minute stolen from your purpose. Every argument you entertain is energy taken from your dream, and every distraction you chase is another delay to your breakthrough. Ask yourself, how many blessings have you blocked just by being too busy reacting? How many doors were meant for you, but you were too distracted to walk through them? You can't move forward if you're always turning around to defend yourself. You have nothing to prove to anyone. Your growth is your response. Your peace is your proof. When you start ignoring the noise, you'll start hearing God's voice more clearly. And that's when things begin to shift. People will talk. They always do. Let them talk while you work. Let them guess while you rise. Let them doubt while you build. You don't need to clap back. You just need to keep showing up for yourself. Because success makes the loudest noise and peace leaves the deepest impact. You've got to stop feeding negativity with your attention. Stop letting people rent space in your mind when they've never paid a single bill in your life. They don't deserve that kind of power over you. You are responsible for your energy. You get to decide who has access to your peace. You get to choose who gets your time, your love, your focus. And sometimes that means saying no to good things so you can say yes to the best things. You've got to stop expecting loyalty from people who can't even be loyal to themselves. Stop trying to be understood by people who don't even understand their own heart. Some people will never see your value because they're blind to their own. And that's okay. Their blindness doesn't change your worth. You're not meant to convince anyone of your greatness. You're meant to live it, to show it through consistency, discipline, and faith. Every time you choose peace over drama, you're leveling up. Every time you stay silent instead of reacting, you're growing stronger. Every time you walk away from nonsense, you're choosing wisdom. Don't confuse stillness with weakness. Sometimes the loudest power is quiet confidence. Sometimes strength looks like a calm smile when you could have chosen anger. You are not losing by walking away. You are winning by protecting your energy. Your time is limited. You can't waste another year fighting battles that don't build your spirit. You've got goals to reach, dreams to chase, and a life to live. Let go of anything that doesn't serve your purpose. You have to learn to be okay with being misunderstood. People will create stories about you just to make sense of their jealousy. Let them, their opinions are none of your business. The only voice you need to listen to is the one inside you. The one that reminds you that you're chosen, capable, and called for something greater. When you start focusing on your mission, everything else starts to fade. The same people who doubted you will one day ask how you did it. The same ones who laughed at you will want your advice. But by then, you'll be too focused on growing to even notice. This season of your life is about peace, purpose, and progress. It's about saying goodbye to distractions and hello to destiny. It's about using your energy to build, not argue, to rise, not react. You can't grow if you keep watering dead plants. You can't find peace if you keep entertaining chaos. You can't discover your best self if you keep surrounding yourself with people who drain you. Let this be the season where you choose yourself, where you protect your peace like a treasure, where you stop explaining and start evolving. Because when you focus on peace, everything else falls into place. Remember, not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Some people are only there to eat, not to grow with you. Learn to recognize who's for you and who's just near you. Learn to separate those who inspire you from those who drain you. You don't need to fight every battle. Some things are beneath your purpose. Some arguments aren't worth your peace. And some people will never see your light until you stop dimming it to make them comfortable. Protect your energy. It's the foundation of your future. Without it, your dreams fade, your motivation weakens, and your purpose gets buried under noise. But when you protect it, you become unstoppable. Every morning before you step out, remind yourself, my peace is not for sale. My energy is sacred. My focus is my power. Don't trade your purpose for distractions. Don't let temporary noise steal your eternal peace. The moment you stop giving energy to things that don't grow you, your life will start to shift. Doors will open, clarity will come, and your strength will return. You've spent too long fighting for things that don't matter. It's time to fight for yourself, for your peace, for your growth, for your destiny. Because at the end of the day, peace isn't something you find. It's something you protect. And when you finally choose it, everything else begins to align.